Hello, Alpha. Maybe it's a little early for people. Hey, Marvin, Jeff, Halibut Man, April. There's a bunch of you. Marvin, Jeff, Halibut Man, Henry, Terry, Travis, Monica, SoCal. How you doing? Raymond, Daniel, Bruce, Jose, Raymond, Henry's there, Manuel, and Jack of all trades. Hello. Hey, Kevin. Hello, Jim. Kevin, thanks for helping out today. You guys did a great job. Got all ready for the swap meet. We had Jeff there. We had Kevin there. Steve was there. Um, Robert was there. And Brad was there. So thanks, guys. We got a lot of work done. And we're pretty much ready for our meet and greet and swap meet for for April. Last weekend, last Sunday in April. I shouldn't say last weekend because in April, the last day of April is actually a Saturday, and we're not allowed to have our event on a Saturday, so we have to do it on Sunday. So that's why it's on that day. Get some tickets. So today we're going to do this stuff, and we're going to do a trip for one person on the Grande, and then they asked us to spread it out a little bit. So on Tuesday, we're going to do the other Grande spot. So that's what the plan is. So Terry's got a ticket. And Travis. Jose. Lloyd. Raymond. Ivan. Thank you, guys. Hello, Michael. Hello, Ron. What does Juan say? Dan the man used to watch you way back in the early 90s. Yep. I've been on TV since 86. Long time. Jose, the kids club will start again in April. So they just gave us permission to do it. And now we have to get in touch with all our volunteers. They all have to, all the volunteers have to be vaccinated by the LA County rules. So everybody has to fill out the paperwork and send it in. Today we had some of the guys. Today we had some of the guys show up at our warehouse to help get ready for our swap meet. Hey Jose, Jesse from Phoenix, hello. Hey, drama. So, we gave everybody the form that they need to fill out to get the to be able to volunteer. Because LA County is now requiring that once we get started. Okay, spinning rebel, spinning rod, rebel, Jim Stone, Allen, hell of a man. Yeah, I haven't checked the weather. Hopefully, the weather's going to be okay. We're going to depart Sunday night, fish Monday. So, and I don't know if you guys seen the fish counts, but there's a bunch of white sea bass being caught. I shouldn't say lots, but there's white sea bass being caught. Catalina, along the beach in Dana Point, Newport. So I wouldn't be surprised if Captain Chris decides he's going to fish in tight at the island for part of the day on Monday. So I am bringing gear for white sea bass, for lingcod, for rockfish. So looking forward to that. So, so Jeff says the weather looks good for us for Monday, so that's good. Thank you, Jeff. Hello, Tamara. Yeah, so we're gonna do one free ticket tonight for the Grande plus this stuff, and then on Tuesday we'll give away the other free ticket for the Grande. There was a hijacked boat in Newport Marina, and I didn't see that, so we'll see. All right, Tamara. Thank you. Yeah, drama. We can catch. You can catch white sea bass at Catalina. I've caught lots of them over the years. There, you can do that. All right, Hector. Thank you very much. Also, Jeff says Matt caught two white sea bass on the backside of Catalina this morning in the gray light, and they got two keepers on first did. Yeah, a friend of mine, one of my old deckhands, and a kid that I helped teach about fishing many, many years ago, got white sea bass at Catalina earlier this week. Now he teaches at Catalina at Avalon. Let me see what else. Also, we did start officially the scholarship thing to provide a free fishing trip for a kid. And Drama, as you all know, is the first recipient of that. So I thought we had already got the money for Drama's ticket, but we're about $25 short, which I'm not worried about because I know we'll get that way before the trip. And that trip that Drama's going to go on on the gale force. There's only a few spots left. So we blocked out his spot already. I think there's only like two spots left on that trip. So drama, you're safe. We got your spot saved, and this is the link for that. Don't want you guys to send the money through here, through YouTube, because they take such a big percentage of it. So we'd rather you just use that link there. Either mail us a check, which would be best, because then there's no credit card fees. It costs us like 4% on a credit card, or you can use the link there, this link here, and send it over. Do it that way. So if you use that link, it's specifically for the scholarship fund. It's not for the General Youth Foundation. So it says on there just for the scholarship fund. Now, the other thing, if there's any kids on here, we started on the Youth Foundation website today a oh, like where you can apply to get the scholarship. So we're hoping to open it up to a bunch of kids to do that, and have to find out where Monica put that link. So I don't see it on our website right now. Oh, there it is. So it's under shop. If you go to our youth website and you go under shop, um, no, that's for the donation. That's not for the how to sign up for it. I have to, I'll have to ask her where she put it. But there's an actual application form that she just made today. So that's what that is. So I just got a text from one of our supporters in Florida, and Tracy is going to cover the $25. Said she's going to mail in a check for drama. So thank you, Tracy in Florida. Appreciate it. What's the trip wildlife? What's the date? All our trips are listed on our website. Let me find it. Um, I thought I had it up. I guess not. So our website sport-fishing.com, and if you look right on the home page, there's on the left under the logo, there's a column there and it says book online. You click there and it'll show you all the trips for the year. So you go there, and here is a link. Here's a link for that. You can see all the trips we have for the year. If you guys are up in Northern Cal and you want to go, there's only a couple of spots left on the Seawolf trip. It's almost sold out. So that's what you want to know. All right, let me answer some of these questions. Alan, what do you recommend setup for white sea bass? I would say like a 400 size reel, 65-pound spectra, and or even 50-pound spectra with like 40-pound um, mainline. You really don't need fluoro because you're going to be fishing deep. So I would do that. And maybe 30. Like I'm going to take a rod with 30 and 40. And I like to use a bucktail. I mean, that's what I use. I'll use an HD model like this with a big hook, and use red and white or all white with squid on there and work it off the bottom, not on the bottom, but up off the bottom a little bit. Use it there, and I've caught a lot of halibut and white sea bass that way. Um, okay, so Daniel says that his brother Mike might be watching. Hello, brother Mike, if you're watching. What else is on here? Okay, so here's the link again for all our charters, so you can check out the dates there. Wildlife. Yeah, fish. If you're gonna go fish halibut man for white sea bass, you want to find sandy beach. Kind of want to find off-colored water, not off-colored, but kind of milky-looking water, and fish that beach. Drift it, anchor up on it, sit on it. Those fish will swim through, and it's usually during the tide change. So Tim P, thank you. Michael Lee, thank you. Tony. Yeah, and if you guys are fishing for the sea bass, don't leave your bait on the bottom because normally in those beaches will be lots of squid eggs. And if you just leave your bait laying on the bottom, the squid eggs are going to block it. You want to get your bait above the squid eggs, move it around slowly, and that's when the sea bass come through, and that's where you catch them. Jose says, Dan, can you say hi to my 9-year-old daughter? Is it Abigail? Hello, Abigail. And she is looking forward to Kids Club. All right, Abigail, join us next month at Leg Lake. We will be there next month in April. Okay. I got Tim. I got Michael Lee. I got Tony, Lloyd. Thank you, Lloyd. Donnie. Donnie Sanford. What else? Oh, Tracy's on right now. Thank you, Tracy. So yeah, Tracy, you can do that for drama. You can use the link that I posted there off our website, or you can just mail it in. But thank you. So that's the first trip is all paid off, and then we will go ahead and start working on the next one. So these kid trips, we're not going to do any overnight trips where the kid wins a free trip. Just going to be 3/4 day trips. If we get a bunch of money in, we'll open it up to like the trip um, out of what do you call it, Marina Del Rey. We'll do that. We might do Santa Barbara if there's a kid up that way. So we can open it up to different areas on different boats. But this first trip for drama, that drama is going to go. The first recipient will be on the Gale Force in June. Okay, pretty sure it's June. I guess I should look. First trip is, oh no, I'm sorry, it's May. May 22nd. May 22nd is the first trip. And then May 25th, a couple days later, we're on the Californian out of Ventura. And I'm hoping that one's going to be white sea bass trip too. So it's going to be in May. It's right around the full moon. So a good time. And then on the Tornado for May 19th, we still have lots of spaces available. So many of you want to join us on that. The trip on the Sea Star is almost sold out. And we have a bunch of people already signed up for our tuna trips. So I appreciate that. There's a link there. Okay, so I got Donnie. Thank you, Drama, for thanking Tracy. Um, yeah, the New Hook Fin, there's like 10 spots left, but on the Seawolf, I think there's only like 2 or 3 spots left. That one's really almost sold out. All right. Annette, thank you very much. Annette, are you at Starbucks today? You and Robert? Or are you guys home? So Jeff says the red and white works best for the white sea bass on the bucktail. Cool. All right. Whose ticket didn't I get yet? So Jose says Abigail says hello. Hello. Make sure you're at the kids club meeting in April. Looking forward to seeing you there. What beach do you recommend for white sea bass? At the islands, you have the better chance because that's where the most squid is. But we catch them up and down the coast. Once in a while, you get lucky at Horseshoe Kelp and stuff, but most of the time it's in the back of the island, like Jeff was saying. Okay, so I got Bruce. No, I didn't get Bruce yet. Bruce Ramsey. Halibut Man. Going into Kappa, so good luck. Crappie Mike says 3 halibut and a short sea bass this evening. Where were you fishing at, Crappie? Mac, if anyone sees a person or persons. Okay. Eric F. Yeah, so Kevin says white sea bass can be caught in the surf too. I've seen pictures of small ones. I haven't seen pictures of any really big ones caught in the surf, but yeah, they can be. What does Gerald say? Oh, okay. So Rambo's asking if people would get upset with the green colored braid. I don't think people will get upset, but you will have a hard time following your line and seeing your line with dark braid. I tried that years ago using the dark green, the dark blues, and it was just really hard to see. And I'm older, so maybe that's part of it. So I just switched to white. Um, I know some people will use like yellow and stuff like that, but I just use white. Tony bought some tickets for H&M Landing. That's cool. Yeah, you shouldn't be keeping black sea bass. Here's Abraham with white sea bass. I don't know when this was. Caught at the 150. What boat is that? There it is. Here's Abraham's white sea bass. I didn't realize how many people haven't caught a white sea bass. I had some of the guys today. We were talking about it while we were getting the swap meet stuff done, and Kevin was talking about all the different trips that he's been with me. I heard of me and Larry on where we limited out on white sea bass. But some of the guys that said that they never ever caught a white sea bass. That kind of surprised me. Hey, Robert. Tony says booked a 3/4 day on a gentleman. I haven't been on that boat in forever. I think I showed you guys a picture the last time I was on that boat. What did I do with that picture? Did I pull it out of here? Here's an old picture. Just to give you guys a laugh. That's what an albacore looks like. This was me like 40 years ago, trying to grow a mustache. Yeah, here. This is the last time I was on a gentleman. That was a while ago. I think it was in the 90s. That was a long time ago. What else? Um, Tony on the gentleman. Child says he knows my intro song. That intro song was done by my godson, Leonard. So Leonard made that song for me, and we've been using it ever since. Never changed it. He's done different versions of it, like slow ones for music for the show, but he never ever changed it. I never asked him to change it. Um, so what else is on here? This is old photo. This is Kevin on one of our trips in the 90s with the nice white sea bass. too much reflection, but that was one of those trips that we limited out on. All right, let me answer some more questions. Is it Bersiah? Bright? Bersiah? Bersiah? Thank you very much. Are you a first time joiner, listener of the chat? Let's see what else is here. Hello, John Smith. Consider that scenes for fishermen. Hello, Abigail. Saying hi to everybody. When is first tuna trip? Um, well, I wouldn't be surprised if San Diego starts running tuna trips right away. My first tuna trip will be on my birthday, June 22nd, day and a half trip. So it's going to be a birthday trip for me on the Legend. Day and a half trip, leaving the 21st, coming back the 23rd. And then after that, the next tuna trip will be on the Malihini, August 25th. Then September, we're on the Excalibur. And then the end of September, last day of September, we're back on the Malihini. So right now we got 4 tuna trips, and we might be adding a fifth one. I had a boat call me the other day, so we might be adding a fifth one. And we still have, like I told you guys, what did Robert say? Hey, Dad. My dad's on, guys. Adiana Hernandez, my dad. Um, John Smith is there. Okay, so Kevin answered the trip about the tuna. Drama, anything that's on my website, all those are filmed for television. So the trip that you're going to come on in May, that'll be filmed for television. Yeah, Max giving you guys good advice there where the rocks meet up with the sand. That's normally where you get them. And we actually hooked them sometimes in the kelp, fishing the bass. We'll get them, but usually in that area where the squid are spawning is where you normally find them. Lingcod Whitefish says, my dad is going fishing with, oh, the new hustler. Cool. Well, make sure your dad introduces himself to me so I know who he is. Marvin's never caught a white sea bass. So Jeff says that that trip we have in June um, is like a really good chance for white sea bass, and I agree. That's going to be June. That'll be June 17th on the Stardust, and I'm hoping we have a good shot at them on the trip out of Ventura on the Californian, and that's on May 25th. That's right around the full moon too, so I'm hoping on that one we get a shot at them. Oh, Donnie signed up to be a member here. He started off with the anchovy. Thank you. Thanks for joining, John, Donnie. And if more of you would like to sign up, that would be great. We have different levels. Warren, thank you. Everybody's saying hi to my dad. My dad gets so excited when you guys come up to him at the different shows. And at the show in Orange County, he got to take pictures with people. He was all excited. My mom wanted to know how come nobody asked to take a picture with her, but my dad was walking around more. My mom was staying in the booth. Tim liked the picture of me of the albacore. That was an old picture. Okay, Lloyd's getting another ticket. Guess April gave up for a little bit. Haven't seen her for a while. Chris, what's your go-to tackle shop? I usually stop at tackle shops while I'm driving around. So if I'm driving on the valley, I go Bob Sands, and I go to Johnny's Sports Shop when I'm anywhere by Pasadena. If I'm in the OC, I'll normally stop at um, the Longfin and see Eric and Tom. If I'm down in the South Bay, Island Tackle is really good. Baja Tackle, they're getting better. They're doing a good job there. Island Tackle has a lot of stuff, so I'll visit those two stores. Um, that's pretty much like my circle. If I'm up north in Ventura, I go to Eric's. That's always a great place. I've known him forever, and it's a beautiful store. So I just go to different places. So what's Rambo saying? Dan, just to clarify, some yo-yo jigs are not meant to be reeled up fast. Just no. If you're yo-yo fishing, you are pretty much streaking that jig up pretty fast. You're not bringing it all the way to the surface. So let's say you're like in the Coronados and you're fishing a spot might be 200 feet deep. You're probably going to drop your jig down 100 feet or so, let it go all the way down, and then wind it back really fast, um, about halfway up, stop it, and let it flutter back down. You don't want to bring it all the way to the surface. And when you're looking for a yo-yo jig, it's going to be normally a thin profile jig like this. Okay, thin profile. Unlike a jig like this, it has a big belly. See, it's got a big belly on it. And there's a thin one. So that has a big belly. This is designed to be kicked side to side um, on the surface for like calicos and barracuda. Yellows will bite them too. This one's a little bit thinner with a tiny bit of a belly, and this is also Yo-Yo Jig Salis 6/6. Lots of yellowtail have been caught on these jigs. Lots. Hopefully that helps. So Daniel likes Turners. Yeah, if you know exactly what you want, Turner's is a great place to go to. If you just need to grab that hook, or you need to grab a jig or something, exactly. Um, I would say Turner's is good. Yeah, I agree with Jeff. Almost impossible to catch a Dorado up here in May. That's way early. Usually it's like August or later. So this Dodger lure was a gift from Terry for my birthday. So works really good in San Francisco. Catch a lot of rockfish on it. Just saying. I actually never used that lure yet. Okay. What else is going on in here? It's almost 8 o'clock already. We got Lloyd's tickets. Warren saying hi to my dad. Marshall. Let me get you a ticket, Marshall. Thank you. Marshall goes on a bunch of our filming trips. Carrie got another ticket. Let me see what else. Kevin's answering questions. Greg. Uncle Greg. Yeah, if you guys don't want to post phone numbers here, don't be afraid to email them to me, and I can send stuff to one another. So I know, I think it's Uncle Greg's trying to reach Daniel or some other people. So if you want to email me here and say who you want your info to go to, or you can probably message each other. I I don't know, but I think you can message each other on YouTube. So, but I guess I should suggest before. I should look and see that before I say anything. Okay, so I got Terry's ticket, I got Marshall's ticket. Okay. Mr. Anthony, what is the name of the television show and what channel? My television show is called Sport Fishing with Dan Hernandez. And I don't know what city you're in. If you're Central or Northern California, I'm on Comcast Sportsnet. If you're in San Diego, I'm on Cox on SD4. If you're in LA, KDOC, channel 56. If you're in different parts of the country, you can watch us on Cox Cable. You can watch us on YouTube America. And you can also watch us anytime you want on our app. So our app, it's like $1.99 a month. And you can download the app and you can watch it there anytime you want. And on the app, there's no commercials. So you can watch that. So here is a link to the app. So if you guys want to watch us, you can watch us there. And like I said, we have plenty of room available for our East Cape trip. We'd like to sell that out, and but we have too much space available right now. Jose's getting a ticket. Yeah, the price today, guys, is a really good one. You're going to get a free ticket on the Grande out of H&M Landing for an overnight trip. So that's over $200. And then plus the lures behind me. Tony. Myra. Got all those tickets. As Ivan says, I can't see myself going into work tomorrow. You must want to go fishing. Yeah, Terry, I got your second ticket. Well, at least the players and the owners, like, it's hard to feel sorry for them when they're fighting with each other. Billionaires fighting with millionaires. But I miss watching baseball games, so I'm looking forward to baseball games starting again. No matter who your team is, I just like going to the games, like being in the stadium. That's fun. What are you doing, April? So, Sean, am I going out tomorrow? No. Tomorrow I'm stuck in the office and I have a contractor coming here tomorrow to the house because I'm going to start work on a little studio to do the YouTube live in. So we've been using my work office here, but my work office is getting cluttered with all kinds of reels and lures and stuff all over the place. So I'm thinking about designing. I want to see how much it's going to cost. I want to see about taking one of the rooms I have in the back and turning it into a little studio to do these on. So I don't know. Thinking about doing it. So we'll see how much it costs. The ticket for Rocket, what's it for? Rocket Soldier. Okay. Help it, man. Got it for Rocket Soldier. Thank you. Manual, do you need a passport for the Grande trip? You only need a passport if they're fishing the Coronados. If they're fishing offshore, if they're rock fishing offshore, as long as they're more than 12 miles off the land in Mexico, then you don't need a passport. So I don't think they're fishing the Coronados right now. So I don't think so. Are you, Jose, are you asking about the Turner's trip that they're sponsoring me to the East Cape? You can go to any Turner store, or I think even on the Turner's website, you can apply for it. They're giving away a free spot to fish with me on that trip. Or you can call Palmas de Cortez and sign up for it. All right, Jeff. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for answering all those questions. Jeff has to run. Yeah, this will be like the 2 minute warning, guys. It's almost 8 o'clock. So if you want to get a ticket, last chance. We gotta get Michael Lee. Have Kevin be like my Ed McMahon. Kevin's great because he remembers everything. He knows every date. All right, so Kevin says that the Grande is a full day trip. So if they do run the Coronados, you will need a passport, but I don't know if they are running to um, the Coronados. Okay, so I got Michael's ticket. Now I need a ticket for Ellen. Ellen R. Who's that? Harm? Robert? Also, the ticket is for Bob Harm. Okay. Bob Harm. All right, there's your ticket. And I still got to get Tony another ticket and Jose another ticket. And April's eating all her food. No, Kevin doesn't write it down. He just has that kind of memory. Today we were talking when everybody was over. Um, when he was over today, helping out with the swap meet stuff, and I was telling the guys like, Kevin, tell us where I was fishing in 1995 or three or whatever or 86, and he would mention the trips. Jose says, keep pressing the super chat button, but the message won't show. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is. I don't know anything about that. And thank you guys for all your memberships. I really appreciate it. Terry got another ticket. She must want to win the trip. Brett. How long have Kevin and I been friends? Not as long as Robert Sanchez and me. Robert Sanchez and I went to high school together. And even before high school, I think we played Little League. I know we played Little League baseball together. So I've probably known Robert since I was like 10 or so. But Kevin, I knew him because he married into my best friend Larry's family since the 80s. So Kevin married one of Larry's cousins, and then that's how he started to get in with all of us and fish with us with that. Jose's got another ticket. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I guess you guys don't. Whoever wins this doesn't have to use it this weekend. You guys can hold on to it till it gets closer to tuna season. So whoever wins it, I will. You need to send me your email, your contact info. I'll send it to Frank, and they'll send you a gift certificate. So we'll see when it goes out. Like a Max says, live from the Dan Hernandez studios. Here's Dean. That's cute. What does Ivan say? Okay. All right. Last call, guys. Jose. Have to stop and take a water break in between signing all this, filling out all these cards. Annette's got another ticket. Tony. And Jose got another ticket. If you guys don't win the ticket today, I mean the boat ticket, on Tuesday we're going to do another one. Halibut Man. Jose's getting another one. I used to look like Norm back in the day. No, Lloyd, we're not going to save the tickets. So just on Tuesday, it's going to be a new drawing. So whoever wants to get a ticket for that has to get a new ticket. All right. Jose, what's this, like 6 tickets? Okay. Jose's getting another one. All right. I guess we're ready for the raffle. I guess, I mean, I could probably keep doing it from here inside the house. That's comfortable, but I thought maybe it would be nice to have a little bit of a set. Not have books behind me, but have maybe fishing rods, have more stuff here so when you guys ask specific questions, I can have different reels around me, easy to grab. Maybe do some more demonstrations. All right, let's do the ticket. Oh, Warren put a delay game. All right, Warren, there's your ticket. Okay, here we go, boys. Yeah, it's not going to be like a fancy studio, but I just thought it would be more. I could have more stuff available. Was Jason say, "Hey Dan, when crappie fishing, Lake Chuma." Get these things all mixed up nice and good. All right, here we go. Nothing in my hand. There's the tickets. And the winner of the free trip on the Grande, thanks to Frank and 22nd Street, is Michael Lee. Michael Lee. Congratulations. So, Michael, send me an email. Send me an email, Michael, and I will send off your contact information to Frank at the landing. Okay. So, Michael, you're going to get this stuff plus the free trip. So, congratulations. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for playing nice today. Again, if you want to see our fishing trips, there is. Oh no, here's my video on demand. And um, here is a link for our scholarship fund. Again, if you want to go on the East Cape trip, just call the office and we can help you get that going. Get that going. But all you have to do really is just call over to Palmas de Cortez and tell them you want to be part of the Dan Hernandez group, and they can do that for you. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you all for being here. I'll talk to you soon. See you on Tuesday when we're going to give away the other seat, the other ticket. And for those of you going to go on the meet and greet trip, I will be on the boat Sunday night fishing with you. There's 2 spots left if anybody wants to go. There's only 2 spots left, and then the trip would be sold out. So, good night, everybody. Congratulations, Michael, and talk to you later. Bye, everybody.